I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test, was 9 dots. And you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it, because it's inevitable. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed. I prayed. And I prayed. But I continued to fail, and fail, and fail. But it didn't matter, because you know what? There's an old saying, you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. So imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. The ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes? I just got back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country, but there are places there with terrible poverty that need help. And Africa is just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East needs your help. Japan needs your help. Alabama needs your help. Tennessee needs your help. Louisiana needs your help. Philadelphia needs your help. The world needs a lot, and we need it from you. We really do. We need it from you young people. I mean, I'm not speaking for the rest of us up here, but I know I'm getting a little grayer. We need it from you, the young people, because remember this. You got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. What are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors, some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists. Some of you have money, some of you have patience, some of you have kindness, some of you have love, some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? All right, now here's my last point about failure. Sometimes it's the best way to figure out where you're going. Your life will never be a straight path. I began at Fordham University as a pre-med student. I took a course called cardiac morphogenesis. I couldn't read it, I couldn't say it, I sure couldn't pass it. So then I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. I was a 1.8 GPA. And the university very politely suggested that it might be better to take some time off. I was 20 years old. I was at my lowest point. And then one day, and I remember the exact day, March 27th, 1975, I was helping my mother in her beauty shop. My mother owned a beauty shop up in Mount Vernon. And there was this older woman who was considered one of the elders in the town. And I didn't know her personally, but I was looking in the mirror, and every time I looked at the mirror, I could see her behind me, and she was staring at me. She just kept looking at me. Every time I looked at her, she kept giving me these strange looks. So she finally took the dryer off her head and she said something I'll never forget. She said, "Young boy, I have a prophecy, a spiritual prophecy." She said, "You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." And in the years that followed, just as that woman prophesied, I have traveled the world and I have spoken to millions of people through my movies. Millions who up till this day couldn't see me, who up till this day I couldn't see while I was talking to them, and they couldn't see me, they could only see the movie. They couldn't see the real me. But I see you today, and I'm encouraged by what I see. And I'm strengthened by what I see. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and to ideas. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you got. And when you fall throughout life, remember this: fall forward.
Well, he said fall forward. You know, that's what we have to do. And we can't do anything but fall forward. And guys, we fall forward because things happen in life. And let's just say we all know that this weekend was full of events, or an event that tested a lot of us. Tested a lot of people. And this is a time in history, in Bitcoin's history in particular, that we've never seen happen before. We've never seen I would say a series of events, because although it was dealing with one in particular company, it started off with an attack vector of only affecting one device in particular, the MK3, and then slowly moving its way up, going for the low-hanging fruit, as Bitcoiners we all know was the way that any time of quantum computing, LLMs, or AI would do in the event that stuff like this happened. We knew that this was going to happen one day. And you know, it happened in a way that I think some of us didn't expect. You know, we talk about this in the space. We discuss the multiple attack vectors that could potentially happen, and we talk about security. We talk about cold storage and hot wallets, and custodial versus non-custodial, and exchanges. Okay, we talk about this regularly. We listen to podcasts regularly on this, and we absorb it. But I hate to say, it's one of those situations to where until it affects us directly, sometimes we just don't take it seriously. And that's no shade on anybody. But I think it was enough to open up our eyes to say, we need to take affirmative action, and we need to step the game up. And things have changed. So with that being said, we need to also understand that with this happening, it's also going to allow us to maybe have a little bit of a reality check, a little humble. Like we say, Bitcoin will humble you, right? We've always said that. And I think it humbled a lot of us this weekend. And I really do want to give my, it hurts. Because at the end of the day, we're all Bitcoiners. But when you hear people losing life savings, generational savings, their kids' savings, their families' savings over this, it hits home. You have to feel for that. You have to, right? Because we need to step back, zoom out, and say, hey, that could happen to us. It could have, just because it was CoinKite, right, or the cold card, doesn't mean it couldn't have been any other company, any other cold storage, right? So when I go on X, when I go on YouTube, and I see nothing but smashing and bashing within the space, it all comes back to around why I stepped away a week to 2 weeks ago from the Bitcoin news, is because it's the negativity within the space. Now's not the time to smash and bash each other, or say, I told you so, or I knew you should have listened. Yeah, I mean, of course. Everybody's responsible for their own actions. Everybody should have accountability. But what good does that do? Not to mention the fact that, do you want to be around people like that? Or if you have people within your personal space, right? This is the part where we talk about the mindset and the philosophy of Bitcoin and bridging that into real life reality, into the real world, from the digital world to the real world, the principles of Bitcoin, and bridging that gap like I talk about all the time. This is the part where we build each other up as a community. This is the part where we build each other up as friends and family, guys, right? And although some people may be well-versed in particular areas, which is great, they probably lack in others. So it's important to not necessarily wear your heart on your sleeve, but it's important to not be afraid to seek help, not be afraid to ask questions, and not be afraid to say things and hopefully not feel like others are going to judge you, right? So I'm not sitting here saying you need a message in an open chat form, but you can message individuals directly, right? I know for anything I need within the space, I know the individuals I can go to and ask questions for, because I know that they are very, very well versed in that area. So and so don't be afraid to do that. And I hope anybody within this chat, anybody watching this video on replay down the road, hope they were not victims of these circumstances. So let's get into the chat. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here, and we'll talk our stuff, guys. We'll talk our stuff. But it's Monday, August the 3rd, guys. We're in August, hot August nights. You guys know that. 2026, and we're at the Bitcoin block height of, let's go check it out, 960,939. Wow. Guys, we're getting there. We're going to be at 1 million before you know it. That's going to be pretty fun. And that's a big, we're all looking forward to that. That's going to be a nice milestone, a fun celebratory time, a talking point, right? And that's a big deal because it'll be the first million, with millions more to come, right? But right now you can get 1,574 Satoshis, 1,574 sats, units of freedom, for $1 single. You guys know that. But we also know, and something that not to be taken lightly, is for 1 penny, you can get 15.76 Satoshis. That's right, guys. The priced out illusion. You don't have enough money. You can't afford it. I can't cut out a subscription service. There's no excuses, guys. So when you see a penny on the floor, changing your couch, in your car, at the laundromat, wherever you may be, stack sats, guys. There's no excuses for this. Absolutely no excuses. And let's see who's in the chat. It's a Monday, guys. It's a slow roll. We know how this works. Mondays are always a slow roll into the week. Mondays and Tuesdays are always like, we're getting into it. We're not going too deep and heavy. It's a chit chat today. It's basically, we're getting some stuff off of our mind and put out to the interwebs and seeing how you guys feel, what you guys think. And if you guys had any experiences, if you care to share, of any friends, family, or any loved ones that you guys know. So let's see who's here. Cedar Sats is in the house. We know him. What's up, Cedar? And Cedar's a good-looking guy. No homo. But Bella, his fur baby, she takes the cake, you guys. She takes the cake. We got beautiful Bella in the picture. Look at her. She's like, hey, guys, what's going on? I'm here. So we got Cedar and Bella on TikTok next block. Hope the family of trout slayers are having a good Monday. And we are. We're having a great Monday. It was actually a really good Monday. Fanny was actually saying, she goes, oh, today was so great. After the weekend, after Friday. And today was really, you guys, you know what? We slept into double digits. And we're just chilling. And we're watching our show. We're watching Yellowstone. And we kind of screwed up the order a little bit. We watched Yellowstone, which was phenomenal. We watched 1880. It was 1886.
Yeah.
1883.
And now you're watching.
And then it's 1921 or 20 or something. 1923. A lot of numbers going on. And so so we're doing that, and we're having a great time. We're having fun. We're lounging, hanging out, chilling, watching that, and just doing nothing, which is important because sometimes we always feel the need. We have to always do something. But I think me and Fanny are definitely enjoying ourselves, and the kids too. They're hanging out. They're watching it. In and out. They're watching it. But we're having a good time. Hello, beautiful people. Flipper. Yes. Hey, she's over here. I see her. Hey, Flip. How are you? How are you doing? Do you have something that you want to say or something? Or
Yes.
You have something you want to say? Here, go ahead.
Yesterday we went fishing at this spot, and there were no fish in the beginning.
Oh, that's a lie. I casted it out first, and I caught first cast, first caught.
You did.
Yeah.
So then we went over to the docks, and I caught a rainbow trout.
And that you did. And it wasn't just any rainbow trout.
It was a tough fight.
It was a great fight, and it was big. It was a big boy. We didn't measure it actually, but it was definitely it was big. It was massive. And I don't know.
That's what she said.
Oh, it was
She said
big.
it was big. It was big.
They're based. They're based. You hear this? Nice.
And this is
Who else is here?
a hodler, and I caught a trout.
Hodler caught a trout too.
Mhm.
We were on the other side though.
14 inches.
We were on the other side, and she caught it and threw it back.
Oh,
She's
I
like,
want to show them? It was 14 inches.
it was.
There's a picture.
It was 14 inches. Is that what it was? Okay, 14 inches. Okay. I think they want to see a picture of it.
Yeah.
Should we show them? Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's see. If you guys want to see the picture, put it in the chat. Let me know if you guys want to see it. I don't know if you guys want to. We got to see. Depends what the chat says. Let's see what the chat says.
Cedar's so funny.
If they're like, "Hey, post the picture," I'm like, "Okay, we'll post the picture."
Read the comments.
Okay, we got Vic Shoots here. What's up, Backpacker fam? What's up, Vic? Beautiful San Diego in the house. Beautiful San Diego's in the house. What's up, Vic? Vic is chilling. We got you on the wheel, Vic. This is one of those events that brings out the true colors in one another. Yes, it is. And we're going to get into that a little bit. Vic. Absolutely. Hey, guys, miss you all. Hey, Fanny. Hey, how are you? Fanny? How are you? Fanny! Hey, Vic and Cedar, what's up? At Vic, facts. Yeah, you're right. 100% right. Absolutely. It's important. Cedar goes, hey, what's up? With the wave emoji. I like that. That was a big trout. Good job, kid. I hope your arms not still sore from reeling that monster in. And she had a little telescopic style pole.
Yeah.
And,
She was like reeling it in, and then like I went running over to go and help her. And as soon as she was like done, and I grabbed the fish for her, she was like, "That was a fight of my life, man! I'm gonna throw my pole out again."
Yeah, she
And catch its little friend.
And catch its little friend.
She that was a good fight. It was a great fight, and she was running super light tackle, so that pole was just going, man. And so that was amazing. Seen it already, but I vote yes. Yeah, here, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's see. I think I have it over here somewhere. This one. There we go. Look at her. Wrong way. I think that's as big as it gets. Yeah, there she goes. It was a big boy. Great fight. Yeah, that pole, man. I looked over and I saw that pole was just. I was like, oh my goodness. She should teach me how to fish freshwater fish. Yeah, freshwater was new to us. When we moved to Idaho, for obvious reasons, because we've always lived in states that were either touching the ocean or Hawaii. So deep sea fishing, spear fishing, right? Saltwater. It's substantially different. The one thing I really like about freshwater is that I feel like it's a little more methodical. There's a lot of different style setups you can use, different techniques. I think going from freshwater to saltwater would be easier, but going from salt to fresh, I feel like it's a big eye opener. But because when I did freshwater, you're doing 12-foot poles, or you're doing surf poles, or you're doing 10-foot poles, whatever you're doing is a pretty good size poles. But the size of the pole is one thing, but then the action of the pole, right? And then we were using sliders and 6-ounce pyramid weights and monster size hooks and stuff like that. And it was different baits. Yeah, it's definitely different. But needless to say, fun regardless, because as you all know, anytime you got a pole in the water, it's a good day. It's always a good day. It's therapy. I love it. Hawaii must have been some pretty cool fishing, eh? some crazy looking creatures in the ocean. Yeah, it is. Hawaii was great. Hawaii was great. The deep sea fishing, catching the marlins and the tunas and stuff like that. We went to Mexico, we were catching like rooster fish and stuff like that. Was fun doing that. And then or down in Cabo, and then even a surf, fishing from the shore in Hawaii. You're still plugging tons of panfish if you're fishing reefs. And then but diving was fun. Diving's great because you go down there and literally you just go down there, boom, plug them with your Hawaiian sling is what we call it. Bring it right up to the beach, you cook it up, and that was super fun. And then we also do torching in Hawaii, so we hit up coves and we go with a group of people and you kind of encompass the fish, and then you go with clubs and headlamps at nighttime, and when they pop up, you just hit them with the club. And then you go catch all the you catch like the they call them slipper fish, which is or it's a slipper. They're lobster basically, but they're not like monster sized lobsters. They're a little smaller like this. And we call them 7-Elevens, which is a bluish looking crab, which is popular or native to Hawaii. And that was fun. So all the different types of fishing. Fanny and I did that for the first time years ago. When Noah was a baby, and she had Noah strapped on herself as like a harness, and we would go out there and the water come up to about your waist and stuff, you know what I mean? But it was great. It was a good time, really good. And the reason I always bring up fishing, because I look at fishing like Bitcoin. When you go fish and you meet somebody, it's like you can just have a great conversation. When you talk to a Bitcoiner, or you're out in public and somebody is into Bitcoin, or you have a Bitcoin conversation, 99% of the time, it's usually a really good conversation because you have this commonality, this passion for something. And you can just, and it's really like an icebreaker. And you can just talk about an array of different things and topics, because it doesn't only have to be about Bitcoin, or only have to be about fishing or anything. It branches off into a little bit of everything. And it's always just such a good conversation. So that's Flipper right there doing her thing. And she had a great time. We all had a great time. But so let me pull this up real quick. So I want to get back into we're gonna be here for not too long today, guys. Mondays and Tuesdays are a little bit of a slow roll. When I look at my analytics, that's just the way the numbers present themselves. I want to talk a little bit about on our end about kind of what we experienced this weekend. I'm not going to get into details about it, too detailed about it, but I do want to talk about because we didn't do a live on Friday. I didn't do a vlog on Saturday, and we were kind of not really too much into the chat over the weekend. I think everybody was doing some damage control. I think everybody was investigating. I think everybody was reaching out to friends. I think everybody was a little on edge, to say the least. We obviously did some damage control on our end, and not that anything happened. Don't misconstrue that for that. We just took some extra measures to beef up our security and to just put ourselves in a position where we can sleep good at night. We also wanted to make sure that we were operating on our end in a manner that was calm and collective, in a manner that was we thought things out, and we didn't think we didn't want to make bad decisions, because it's easy to feel like your back was against the wall and or you were up against the clock, which I think is respectful to say for the most part for everybody that was, I would say, using CoinKite in general. The initial reports were that it was an MK3, then it navigated to an MK4, and it worked its way on up the ladder, essentially. The first time hearing about this, I believe it was Friday. I don't remember the exact day. I don't know if it was Friday evening or whatever or something like that. It was before the live. And I don't want to say I dismissed it. I didn't necessarily dismiss the situation. I was processing the situation. I was processing on what steps to take. Is this one of those things where it's like, it's okay, something happened, everybody processes this in their own way. I didn't inherently dismiss it though, but I realized it was serious once I started seeing the posts from, some more prolific figures. Right. And then when I stumbled upon the live, someone vibe coded a live withdrawal feed on a website. I don't have it pulled up here, but you can see the amount of Bitcoin that we're moving out. And then CoinKite's statements, along with other people's statements. I said, okay, this is the real deal. For a second, I was like, we didn't have a device that was affected. But then when it was working its way up, we said, okay, we got to take affirmative action. So we obviously did what we had to do. And we allocated the time accordingly to do that. So that way we didn't have to rush. We reached out to some people that we know, talked and exchanged some conversation with each other, and then figured out the best form of action. Oh, yeah. You can take my con off there, man. Bella's cute, but she's not. That's what's up, Cedar. So, it was an interesting moment because we've never dealt with this before. We've dealt with exchanges and we've dealt with other attack vectors, but not one in particular regarding seed phrases. I listened to Jor. And I listened to him respectfully because he knows what he's talking about. And I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I do agree that with the initial security of multi-sig essentially being the new base layer or baseline measure, along with obviously seed phrases, that needs to be taken. Now, however many multi-sig you choose to do, or the advancement or level you choose to take on that, that's up to you. Obviously, that's subjective and or a personal thing. But I think we're entering a time with Bitcoin where we knew that AI, and I don't want to say quantum computing, but we knew that AI was getting to a point of releasing new models out more frequently and regularly. I don't honestly think that a lot of us thought this could happen this soon. I don't also think that it's just going to continue to happen, because I believe that there was a lot of neglect on CoinKite's part, right? And considering that, from what I'm reading, this happened back in 2021, where this line of script was essentially vulnerable, that I feel like it wasn't taken serious. And if a company doesn't take that serious, then it says a lot about the company. So we need to enter this and this phase of Bitcoin and understand that it's not all doom and gloom. It's we always say Bitcoin humbles you, right? And we also do say Bitcoin's an IQ test, but Bitcoin humbles you. Bitcoin will humble you. And this is one of the moments where it humbled a lot of people. And hopefully it was enough of a fire to say, hey, we actually need to take this serious, because it doesn't affect you until it affects you. And not necessarily affect you, meaning it needs to take your Satoshis or your Bitcoin away. But you can still be affected by this in the manner of not being able to sleep at night because you feel like your security is not good enough, right? And so I think we all need to approach this as a win and not a loss, and not a fear monger, and not a doom and gloom. We need to approach this in a manner of understanding that if this doesn't make you take it serious, then, you know, if it happens to you and you've been through this phase and then it happens, then you kind of almost deserve what you get, right? I think a lot of us are in a position as well where we're a little in limbo, where we've transferred out of something to put into something else as a temporary holding, and we're waiting for the next best thing, or things that come in the mail, or help with the process, right? So some of us are like in a limbo right now still as we speak. Some of us don't always have a second or third or fourth device just hanging around. Mind you, not one that's a cold card, right? So some of us are at, okay, you know, we're waiting what's up in the mail, you know, overnight shipping, whatever, you know, situations like that. But there's also other alternatives of using hot wallets or smartphones. Forrest Huddle did a great one as a temporary transition in the meantime, because I'm not about putting my Bitcoin on exchanges personally. I would rather put it in a hot wallet than an exchange, me personally. But we're just grateful to be in a position where we were able to move swiftly and methodically and be in the position we're in right now. And so now we move forward. And it was really interesting to see the emotions on a lot of people when they were doing these live streams, and me and Fanny were watching BTC sessions, and he was away similar to how Jor was away over the weekend, and he didn't have access to certain things. And it's almost a sense of you almost felt a sense of helplessness to a point, right? To a point, because at the rate these things were moving out was quite scary, to be honest. You know, so as these LLMs continue to get better and better, these attacks will continue and intensify. Yes, that is true. Everyone should be diligent and make sure they are doing things correctly and carefully. Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm gonna leave this up because that's true. And that's exactly what I just said, was that, you know, you have to and you hear it in the space. I'm almost just rebuttaling what other people are saying, because we've probably been listening to this for the past, you know, 2 or 3 days, constantly over and over again, and people are just rebuttaling the same thing in a different manner or using some different verbiage. But most of the mistakes that are made are from individuals who are rushing or feel like they're under pressure, keystroke errors, not double and triple checking wallet addresses of transfers, and things of that nature. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I also heard that, I don't know if it was within that last firmware update, some people's cold cards were getting bricked. I don't know if that was true. I didn't see any proof of that, and I looked, and I could have missed it. But Cold Card as a company, or CoinKite as a company, I think they're done. And I think they're done not even necessarily for the fact of what happened. I think they're done because this was something that was back in 2021, and they actually knew about this. They didn't do their part on protecting the, I guess you would say, customer, right? They didn't do their part. They didn't take it serious. And we're not talking about, you know, Hot Wheels here, okay? We're talking about Bitcoin, Satoshis, people's livelihoods, generational wealth, and it was just not taken serious. And how could you respect any company in general that doesn't take your security seriously? Right? So once again, the situation is, you know, we talk about trust, don't trust, verify, We talk about do your research. We talk about all these things. Stay humble, stack sats. And I bring this up all the time because we like to use these little phrases. But this do not trust verify, this is kind of a big one. So where do we go from here? Do you stick with only open source? Do you stick with stuff that's half open, half closed, or certain different percentages? Do we need to take the open source code and start running it through and checking it ourselves and cross-referencing it with other ones or other individuals who are well-versed in the area? Do we need to basically pop the hood on anything we use and deep dive into that?
Yeah.
Right? That's a question only you can answer. But I think this is also going to put us as Bitcoiners, as hodlers, and as freedom fighters. It's going to put us in a position to where we're going to need to look beyond even just what's available to us now. Yes, we talk about multi-sig, 24 plus a passphrase, right? We talk about rolling the dice, okay? A lot of us have never even heard rolling the dice until just the other day. Not because the information wasn't out there, because it was. But we maybe got comfortable. I don't know. But now we do know. But even is that enough? Right? Even is even that enough? So the thing is we don't want to be the low-hanging fruit. We don't want to be the entry point. We don't want to be the first door that gets breached. So we need to have more conversation, discussion, and us educating ourselves within security and see what measures can we do, what can we take, and what do other people have to say. But one thing we don't need in the space is I told you so's, I know more than you. It's an approach of helping each other out. It's an approach of banding together. It's an approach of understanding that just some people just don't know as much as others, right? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see where we're at here. I saw some people pop in. Let's see what's going on here. Hello, is this the right place for fishing? What's up, Scotty? Scotty's in the house, guys. You know him. What's up, Scotty? Let's get you on the wheel, Scotty boy. I hope everything's well with you, Scotty. I hope this weekend was well for you. I'll leave it at that. I'm not trying to pry any information or anything out of anybody who doesn't want to share, or even to share their emotions of how they were and what they were thinking at that moment in time. I think we'll all remember where we were at this moment in time in our Bitcoin journey, because we've never seen this before. So it's going to be interesting. Hey, yo, what's up? Jenny Legendary's in the house, guys. You know her. What's up, Jenny? What's going on, Jenny? Let's get Jenny on here. Jenny and Nico. Jenny, because we love our fur babies here. Jenny and Nico. Jenny and Nico. Oh, what's going on here? Clicking wrong buttons here, guys. Clicking wrong buttons. What's up, Jen? Scotty too hottie. Yeah. And speaking of hottie, the weather's perfect here today. We're like at 68 degrees, I think. Oh, it's so nice with a nice little breeze. Man, because we've been running hot lately, man. So it is nice over here in our part of Idaho. Nice weather, nice little break. And I'm hoping it's like this tomorrow too, because I got to go out and work. So I'll take it. I'll take it if I can get it. Hey, Nico's mom. Hey, Scotty. Hey, Vic. Cedar, what's up? Scotty said, what's up, Cedar? Jen. Cedar, boom, Scotty. Cedar with the zap. Look at that. He's hitting them with the zap. And then he comes and says, Scotty, what's up with the headphones? I love it. I love it. What's going on, Vic? I took care of things in Japan. Good. I'm happy to hear that. Hopefully it wasn't too stressful. I think we all felt like we were, backs were against the wall. We were up against the clock. At the rate those things were moving in the beginning, it was fucking wild. We weren't sure if that trend was going to continue. And then slow down a little bit. And then people vibe code and stuff. And the community reacted pretty swiftly. And yeah, it was insane. Utter madness, guys. Utter madness. The world was coming to an end for sure. I said this on Jerry's stream the other day. I'll happily tell you what to do, tell you what I do, but I will not recommend what you should do. Exactly. Just that switch of words, right? That's why words are important. And sometimes we don't even realize. Sometimes we say certain things. We don't. Sometimes we don't. We're not careful with it. What words we use, and we may think of it in our head, but then we say something, and it's like, oh wait, hold on, let me rephrase that. But that's exactly right, Jenny. And I'm going to read that again. I'll happily tell you what I do, but I will not recommend what you should do. I will tell you to research and do it as best for you. And that's very well said, and perfectly put, Jen. And that's respectable and commendable. And it alleviates liability, and it leaves it open for any and other individuals to take it with a grain of salt, as I like to say. So that's perfect. I'll trade you. Hands off my sats. 100%. Yeah, I agree. I've had carried 30 dice with me every day for about 6 years, so it was good. Chance to use them. Wow. Scotty, are you playing dice games in the street, sir? Is that what's going on, Scotty? Sorry, he's like, I had carried 30 dice with me every day. Wow. Scotty, are you a gambler? Vic shoots. I heard Jenny will keep your sats safer. I heard that too. I did. And what's up, Trent? What's up, Trent? Trent's in the house, guys. Trent is in the house. Trent, we call him Trent Red Bull. We're gonna be here for not too long, guys, tonight. Okay, I'm just kind of touching base, showing face. We weren't here on Friday. We were just respectfully doing damage control. We had to shake and move a little bit, right, and collect ourselves, have a good conversation, me and Fanny and I, and just take affirmative action, as I'm sure most of us were doing or semi-doing. So, yeah, but I also heard that too. Jenny will keep your guys' sats safe for you, I think. Now, I don't think it's for free. I think she charges for this, right? I think so. I think she might charge for this. You might want to just ask her. Scotty, have started working on the new song yet? 100 rolls of entropy? Oh, yeah. Like 99 big red balloons, but different. Hey, Cedar, I like that, bro. There you go, Scotty. 100 rolls of entropy, like 99 red balloons. Now, there's two versions of 99 red balloons, guys. You guys know this. There's the original version, which I believe was in Europe, right? Somewhere in Europe. I don't remember who sang it. I think it sounded like German or something. Maybe. And then there was the 99 red balloons that was remade in America. Through I don't remember who again, but there was two versions of it. So, but needless to say, the same vibe and beat would be freaking killer, man. That would be awesome. I love that. I sure will. All right, there you guys have it. Jenny's in business. Jenny's in business, guys. You mean 99 plus rolling dice? Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah. Whatever vibe, Scotty. Whatever vibe. You're the Dr. Dre of the community, sir. And I got into Cedar. Cedar gets credit for that. So when that song comes out, that's in credit to Cedar, unless there's something I don't know and you guys discussed this before. Scotty, are you the new gambler? Yeah. He's like, I'm running around with dice, playing dice games. What, doesn't everyone do that? I don't. Maybe I should though. Maybe I'm missing out. Let's just say it was for work. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay. I shall not ask any more questions, Scotty. I shall not ask any more questions. She charges. Yeah, she does charge stats. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I mean, I think I feel safe with that. One reasonable percent per year. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, John. I might have to take you up on that offer. Jenny, since Off Ramp Radio, aka Trent, is doing it. I think, well, what the hell? Why not? Why not join the party? Why not join the party, guys? Have Jenny Legendary custody your Satoshis, guys. Not financial advice. Scotty, was that your old work or your Agent 99 work? Yeah, that's I don't want to get put on a hit list. So I plead the fifth. If I know too much, I'm at jeopardy. I'm vulnerable. So I only want to know enough, Scotty. Okay, I only want to know enough. Okay. Trent, have me all. Yeah. Oh, so you're saying you do altcoins and Bitcoin, Jenny? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Don't do it. She just gives them to other people. Oh, that's the key. So she's like a bank. She's loaning them out, collecting interest. Oh, that's Fauci's line. Yeah. No, I flipped it immediately. Exactly. Turn and burn, baby. Turn and burn. So, anyways, guys, we roll into Mondays and Tuesdays usually on the show. It's a pretty slow roll. And then we try to, our Wednesdays, our Thursdays, Fridays, we kind of try to, that's kind of how we roll here. And that's what works with our schedule. But, the main thing was that I just wanted to kind of just throw my thoughts out there. I don't think even my thoughts are that far off from most of what you guys are thinking and stuff. But, it's to move past that. Fanny and I, with the girls, and Anonymous, and George, we said, hey, we did what we need to do. Time to go out and touch some water. Time to go barbecue. Time to go fishing. Time to go meet other people, because we met some other people that were really nice people. And the girls had fun playing out in the water together. They were fishing for a while, and they go play out in the water together, and they're sharing inflatable toys and stuff. So they're having a blast doing their thing. And me and Fanny we're fishing together, having good conversation as we're throwing lures out. And so it's easy to take in all that stuff and kind of let it just kind of get all up here. It doesn't mean you don't take it seriously. You know me, I always say be in the know, but also learn how to separate. And so that's what we did. So we got out and about. And then today, maybe a little bit of X scrolling this morning when I was like laying in bed with one eye open, still waking up. Slept until 10, which was phenomenal. And then we finished watching for those of you who are just getting in here now, we're watching Yellowstone and the two other ones before that. I freaking get confused, 1886 and 1927 or whatever the hell it was. And so we're watching both, but we finished the one, we're watching the second one, and then we'll obviously we'll do Marshall's and Dutton Ranch. And so we're going to watch the whole series through, and it's just nice to be able to watch that, to find something we like together, because that's always the goal. Is when me and Fanny are watching something, obviously we always want to try to find something we both enjoy, and we've just really gone off the deep end on this series, guys. It is so good. If you haven't watched it, it is so good. Did you take Jerry with you? Try it, Flips. Did you take Jerry with you? Try it. Flip's new leash. Did you take Jerry with you? Try it. God damn it. Hey, Jenny, over my head. I don't get it, Jenny. What happened? Did I take Jerry with me? No, we didn't take Jerry. I don't even know if Jerry's ever been fishing before. I don't know if I've ever asked him that. I don't know if he's ever been fishing before. I think Jerry would be a good fisherman. I think he'd be pretty good. Sick invite, backpacker. Yeah, man, it'd be awesome. I'll tell you what, man. If we ever make our way to San Diego, we gotta hook up. Us, the family, have a barbecue. Doesn't have to be at your house. It could be at a park or something. But if that ever happens or transpires, if I'm ever in the area, if I'm ever in anybody's area, me and Fanny will always reach out and be like, "Hey, we're in the area." Maybe super random, but maybe either we're passing through or something. We would never be afraid to reach out and to say we're passing through, we're here for a day or something like that. And we all have lives and stuff. So, I don't ever expect anybody to stop their life, and hopefully vice versa. Same thing with Idaho. If anybody's ever passing through, I know we're kind of like the boring state up here, And but most people don't pass through Idaho. But yeah, I hope you guys would do the same. That's the way to do it. I kind of enjoyed going to work. Didn't think about cold car all day today. It's so true, Trent. It's so true. I mean, the psychological warfare we had to deal with initially with all this stuff was just not good. So doing a nice reset and just collecting ourselves, gathering ourselves, and because I'm looking at it right now, I really commend Fanny for that, because Fanny was really like, hey man, let's approach this methodically, because I was the one freaking out a little more than her. I will admit that, but she grounds me, and she said let's go fishing. Let's get the hell out of here. And so it worked out well with that. So I really commend her for that. 100%. Tryout flips new leash. The Jerry with wings. Oh, really? It's a Jerry leash. Maybe Flipper should start selling dog leashes. What do you guys think about that? Flipper selling dog leashes? That'd be kind of cool.
Me?
With like paracord style, like really nice, like round style leashes with different type of like braid patterns and stuff. Like pretty sick. I think that'd be pretty dope. She's talking about the chicken. Oh, the chicken. We got rid of Jerry. Jerry is gone. Jerry was a rooster. Jerry was a freaking rooster. But I think the flock now is all women. Nothing but women over there now. Nothing but, oh, well, hold on. I take that back. We do have a separate cage full of silkies, and there's 2 roosters and 1 girl. And I feel sorry for her. She's probably getting worked. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Chicken love. And she's a petite little thing. She puts these little eggs out. They're so freaking cute. Yeah, I'm going to grab one real quick. Hold on. Oh, I think we ate them. Oh yeah, I think we had them tonight. Fanny cooked those up tonight. We had them. We ate them. So they're not there anymore. And Jor's coming in with a row of packs. What's up, Jor?
Oh, that's my brother.
What's going on, brother? Jor. I caught a little bit of your live today. I was trying to get through it got through a little bit of it, but we were watching me and Fanny were watching our TV series. The Yellowstone series with all the different offshoots of different shows and stuff. It's going good. What's up, Jor? Let's get Jor on the wheel, guys. Jor and Arnie. King Arnie. We like Arnie. We love our fur babies. Here. Arnie. When you're down here, we got you. Yeah, that'd be great, brother. I don't mean to like just obviously like, hey, Vic, we're coming through. Like, no, I don't mean it like that. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, Vic. Thanks, Trent. Thank you, Jenny. Sorry, that one was like, Trent, what are we talking about? Because we got rid of him a long time ago. Hello, family. Hey, what's up, Lauren? Lauren Stern's in the house. Lauren Stern. I talked to Lauren the other day. We had a good conversation. Talked to Lauren the other day. Lauren's doing great things, guys. Just checking in, still moving sats. Okay. Oh, good job. Good, Jor. Yeah, Jor. Yeah, we're going to have to make some moves. Continue to make moves. We don't stop making moves. The moves continue to be made. And I just want to give a shout out to Jor. Okay. It's easy for Jor to come across as very, I wouldn't say aggressive. That's not the right word. How do I word this? Jor knows his stuff, and he brings up things that most people don't talk about in regards to security and custody, Citadel Vault, multi-sig, and he did a video, Jor. You did a live one day, I think it was, and I don't remember if it was 10 or 20 or something, but it was a number of things that you need to do. Like it was like multi-sig, and the next one was putting in different locations, and the third one was like, I think it was attack vectors or something like that. I did a video on that, and I can't find it, and I was looking for it. I was looking for that video, And it was like all these like doomsday situations, like fucking civil war happens. You know what I mean? Like it was really, really good, and I can't find it. And I want to find it. So not now, but later sometime or whenever, if you want to send that link to that video to me or whatever, I would appreciate it because I wanted to review that again. Because you hit it on the head, and I remember listening to it, and it was really good. It was really good. Hey, Jor, hope you're hanging in there. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Lauren, Flip's going to have to make much stronger leash for the furry freeloader. Yeah. Yeah. Because she likes doing the radios. The radios are doing great. But she's always looking at new things. And so I said, they said, babe, I think this is a great idea. It might be something, or even leashes, collars and all this stuff. So, stuff to keep her busy. I love it. I commend her for wanting to always try new things. I'm telling Jerry. Yeah, man, that freaking turned into a rooster, man. Not a bad idea on the dog leashes. People spend a ton of money on their pets. Yeah, I mean, they spend more money on their pets than they do their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a real thing. It's true. It's true. Jerry, were those hot wings you guys ate the other week? Oh, yeah. Were those the hot wings we ate the other week? No, it wasn't. But the girl we get our chickens and stuff from, she has tons of roosters, and she swears by like eating the roosters. Like, it costs her $5 to process each rooster. She knows a girl, and if she does, the more amount of roosters she does, the cheaper it'll go down to like $4 a rooster, I think, or something like that. And she swears by it. I don't know if I've ever had rooster. I'll be honest with you, but I'm sure it tastes like chicken, right? It all tastes like chicken. What's up, Vic? Grab a regular egg to compare. Yeah, I know. I went to go grab it. I think we used it. Here, I'll show you on here real quick. I don't have it pulled up, but Fanny cracked one, and it was super funny. It was a twofer.
Twins.
Hold on. Damn light. Gosh, why is it not working? It's hard to see.
Put the dimness on your.
Hard to see. Hard to see, guys. It's not working.
You can turn the dimness on your phone down.
Let me turn the yes. Fanny says turn the dimness down, backpacker.
Brightness.
Brightness. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Crack your egg. You got two, and it looks like a set of boobs. Look at that. That was cool. That was fun. I don't know. Have we ever got three, babe? No, we never got three, huh? Before. I don't think so. Oh, darn. Yeah, we I think we ate them. We had a great dinner tonight. Hey, Jor, waiting on the idea you hinted at, Jor. What idea is this that you speak of, Scotty? Did I miss this? Let me know. Give me the lowdown. Glad your stack was okay. We are thinking about probably kind of stressful weekend to be away. Yeah. We had to decompress a little bit. Yeah, threat models. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna review that. During work tomorrow, I'm gonna listen to your Tuesday like I normally do, and then I'll listen to today's. So that way I'll do a double up of Jor. That's not a bad deal. It's gonna be a good morning, and I'll listen into that. Scotty boy, yes. Cedar, yeah, man, not ideal, but it is what it is. It all worked out. Yeah. The key takeaway is obviously don't be the low-hanging fruit. That's for damn sure. And always try to be like 10 steps ahead. I spent more on Nico in the last month than myself in the past 3 months. Wow, that's a pretty good ratio, Jen. It's a pretty good ratio. Sure. That's what I'm saying. If I was a dog, and I said this like several streams ago, I said if I was a dog, I'd have to be, between Cedar, between Spaceman, all you guys, right? Jenny, Jor. I'd probably want to be your guys' pet. If I was a dog, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying, guys. Hypotheticals here.
I'd like for you to be my human.
Yeah. I'd like for you to be my human. Jenny, did that include the price of socks, or was that not factored in? That's very true. That's very true, Cedar. Yeah, I don't know.
That was dodging the bullet.
Yeah, that was dodging the bullet. Socks? Jesus. That was crazy. And she even upgraded the hamper and everything. But you guys know our dogs, they figure it out. I believe you. Hey, he's terrified of socks now. Yeah, that's true. Jenny runs around the house with the sock monster on her hands. She's doing like the crab. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Kev? Kev, I talked to Kev too. Kev, we had a good conversation. I talked to Kev. What's up, Kev? Kev. 21 set. Kev's in the house, guys. You guys know him. Kev. Backpacker, dude, you're gonna get demonetized showing egg nibs. Yeah, I know. It was so funny. I don't know. I'm such a goof. I find like that. I'm so easily entertained. I don't know. I find like the littlest things funny. I always try to like be goofy, or I don't know. I just try to make light of things as much as possible. Like I have my moments where I'm like serious or having my day or something, but I always try to make light of situations. Yeah, you have to. You just have to. I got a dozen eggs from the store, and 9 out of 12 were double yolked. Wow, that's a pretty good ratio, Jen. That's crazy. I've never had that many double yolked before. Ours have always been one-offs. A friend of mine sells paracord dog leashes for $65 a piece. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something she can definitely do. And, it's good for her to learn. So I support her in anything, Hey, Lauren, do you talk back though? I don't talk back. If I talk back, I think you guys, my wife is a fanny packer. I don't talk back to her. Our dogs talk back though. Our dogs talk back to us sometimes, right? They'll bark and they'll play. They have their little shenanigans they pull, right? They're always testing us, just like our kids. They're always testing us, right? But I don't talk back. The kids, they'll test the waters every once in a while, and I think I'd only ever had one offs until then. I almost bought a lottery ticket. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. That's interesting. Nico talks back a lot. Yeah, I know he does. Yo, VHF with the dab, traditional VHF fashion. What's up, VHF? What's going on, brother? Hope all's well, VHF. Hope all's well over the weekend, sir. Just touching base with everybody, letting everybody know we're all human, and to not get comfortable, and to do our research, our due diligence, and multi-sig, plus 24, plus dice, plus passphrase, plus whatever else we can think of is going to be the new normal. The new normal is doing all of it, and that's literally going to be the normal. Is stacking security. It's kind of like when you had you have a moat around a castle, right? You want one moat, or the hell, let's do 5 moats plus double walls plus double reinforcement, right? I mean, that's really the way we have to look at it. It is. It really is. I mean, moments like this, these moments are not to be taken lightly, but they're also ways to be like, hey, time to set the game up, guys. Time to set the game up. He always has to get the last word in. Yeah, that's like kids, but they don't do that here though. They know better than that. Yo, Hoofty. Satman, hey, I wouldn't talk back to Fang. She yells at me enough. Yeah, she does. You got to hear them go at it, guys. There's so Fanny, Trenton, and Jenny. It's always a great time. It's so freaking funny. Oh my God, Jenny with the green heart. Yes, I love the green heart. I wouldn't talk back to Fanny or Jen. I agree. But see, the thing is, Vic, when you're married, we're domesticated a little bit. We've got it figured out, and we're still alive, so we're doing something right. right? So we know as men and husband, we could kind of push it a little bit, but then we got to be like, okay, oh yeah, you're right. No, I'm doing too much. She'd be like, hey, backpacker. I know where the C phrase is. Damn it. Okay, babe, I'm done. We're not talking crap no more. We have fun. I test the waters every once in a while. But I know my limits. We've been married for 20 plus years. So I know the limits. Statman, you deserve to be yelled at more. Wow. Here we go, guys. And so it starts. VHF, boom. Smart man, Vic. Yeah. Vic's got to figure it out. Vic, yes, with the fist bump. I'm sending Nico to Fanny for training. Yeah, she has a great program. She has a great program. By the way, guys, Fanny has a coffee mug. I'm going to show it to you real quick. If this is not a Fanny coffee mug, I don't know what is. It says, I'll put you in the trunk and help them look for you. Right? Don't test me. And that's her coffee mug she drinks every day. Every day she drinks out of this coffee mug. It's always a great reminder to FAFO. I just choose not to do it. I just choose not to do it, guys. Backpacker, great convo last week, my guy. Yeah, it was a great conversation, Kev. I know that we've been trying to catch up and stuff, and it was good. I'm happy we were able to do that. So yeah. Keep up doing what you're doing, Kev. And I look forward to everything you're doing. It's great. Yeah, good conversation. Shout out to the rest of the Packer family. Yes. Kevin, 21 Sat Street says, what's up to you guys?
What's up, Kevin?
Heard the safest way to secure your sats are to zap them to the Packers during the live. Is this true? Yeah. No, don't send me anything, guys. Don't send me anything. Please don't send me. I'm not a custodian. I'm not a custodian, guys. But we do need to give a shout out. 500 sats from Cedar. Sent 500 to Primal, but forgot it doesn't show a message. Okay. And so Cedar says for Backpacker and the family. So thank you so much, Cedar. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it a lot. I got to get better at checking Primal. Sometimes I only have Strike pulled up and because of the messages, I think, for the most part. But and then Jenny Legendary comes in and she goes, Backpacker, what's up? With a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Jenny Legendary. And thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate that a lot. And it, Sats never go unnoticed, guys, and there's never amount too big, too small, anything like that. So I really appreciate that. It does mean a lot. So thank you guys for the Sats. I appreciate that. Heck yes, Fanny. Trent comes for the grief. Yeah, he does. He likes it, Lauren. Yeah, he does. Trent likes to stir the pot. He does like Trent is you're a little pot stirrer. It's okay. It's okay. He really, really enjoys it. And Trent's really good at it.
What, falling off ladders?
Trent's also good at falling off ladders. That is also true.
And getting Tweetyberg tattoos, Trump stamped on them.
Yes, and Fanny always mentions Trent and his lower back tattoo. We call it tramp stamp, and it's a Tweetyberg. She says, "I think he saw a putty tat." You're right, Lauren. Every Red Bull I get, I send pictures straight to Fanny. Oh yeah, Fanny can't stand it.
No, I love it.
But she doesn't. But to be fair, ever since they implemented the 100 subscriber, and then he gets a Red Bull. That's why it's Trent Red Bull. Fanny actually kind of enjoys that now because that means he's growing, and he's doing his thing. He's really good at what he does on that. Gonna be driving but listening. Thank you, Vic. Be safe. Wear your seatbelt. Okay, don't do anything crazy, Vic. All right. And Tweety, yes, you're right. Exactly. And Tweety. So, yeah, guys. So basically, we do a slow roll on Mondays. We roll into the week. And, this is good catching up with everybody this weekend, having good, genuine conversations. And I'm happy that everybody's doing well. Probably a Red Bull day tomorrow, he says. Wow. That's a great Trent. That's awesome. Let's pull it up. Let's see where you're at, Trent. Let's see where you're at. let's see where Trent is at. I think Trent's put, let's see, 2 days ago. Wow. Wow. Guys, check this out. Look at this, guys. Hold on. Backpacker, you're messing everything up. Figure it out, Backpacker. Is this all I'm supposed to be doing? Like, I'm all over the place. I'm just clicking buttons now. Look at this, guys. 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 plus subscribers, 98 videos. It's getting good traction, guys. It's getting good traction. And I love this. Because he's providing value. Guys, he's providing value. And people enjoy it. And he enjoys it. And I think, Trent, you need a cover up of Red Bull over the Tweety. Oh, he needs to get a Red Bull to cover his Tweety. That's a good idea. You're catching up to Nico's 12.3K subs. Yeah, Nico that's freaking wild. That's freaking wild, Jen. But it's cool. I love it. People love animals. I always thought about doing a channel for George. I always thought about that. George is kind of like it's like, you know, George is low key. He's just chilling in the background. You know what I mean? I'm not like I was like, oh, we wanted to get George like a Bitcoin shirt, like you could just put on like animal clothes, because he's really good at wearing clothes for an animal. He'll wear anything. You can put a hat on, like doggy hats and shirts, and he'll wear them. And so I think it's good marketing. Utilize your fur baby in public to market Bitcoin. I think we might be onto something. Bitcoin dog clothing. I think it's a thing. I think it could be a thing. Can I add? Can I add TikTok? Oh yeah, that's true. So can he add his TikTok in tandem with his YouTube, Jenny? Yeah, because I don't do TikTok, so I don't know how it works. Trent, just get a Red Bull pouring into Tweety's beak. Damn. Don't tempt him, Fanny, because he'll probably do that. Knowing Trent. I think Trent might have some more tattoos we don't know about. I don't know. Where do we subscribe to Nico? How come you never told us that before? I'll go subscribe. I think it's on, is it on Instagram, Jenny? I think it's on Instagram. I don't have Insta. So, yeah, I don't have Instagram. But I think it's on Instagram, Cedar. I believe so. I could be wrong. Jen, yes. That's a good tattoo. Yeah, it is. It is, Trent. So, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Let's see where we're at on the clock, and let's see. Let's get some spins in, guys. Let's get some spins. Let's get some spins in, and then we'll see where we go from here. Now, I guess I do have a question. We do have Satman here as well. Do we need to get Satman on the wheel as well as Trent Red Bull? Yeah, let's do it. Because he's okay. Yeah. Satman. Because I guess he's on two different devices.
Yeah.
He's on two different devices. Whoa. Hold on. Pause. Pump the brakes, people. Hold on. Blood pressure just shot up. Breaking news. Okay. Well, this is from Jack. And I believe we know Jack as Spaceman's dog. Jack. And Jack says, hello, Packer. I would like to put 5 1,000 sat spins on the wheel to celebrate surviving to fight another day and give the other 1,000 sats to the kiddos. Wow. And this is from Jack. Spaceman's dog. Now, okay, well, things just got a little juicy here. So let me write this down before I hyperventilate. Okay. And this is from Jack. Now, somebody please check in on Spaceman. I don't know if he's okay. Because if this is from Jack might have compromised Spaceman, guys. Jack might have grew hands, and now he's sending sats out. We could have a breach with Jack. It's a possibility, guys. It's a possibility. But we're gonna get those on here. We're gonna be spinning. George's medical adventure. Yeah. Thanks, Lauren. Looks like Jack and Nico sat war incoming. I don't know. Maybe a possibility. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this one up here for a minute. I don't know. Spaceman, yes, Spaceman, exactly. Thank you so much, Jack. Wow, that's very kind. So let's get some spins in, guys. Let's just roll right into it. Let's get this pulled up. Let's get this pulled up. Now, let's see where we're at here. Let's see. I feel like I'm going blind sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I am. Let's get this pulled up. Okay. Okay. So let's roll. We started off at 9:39. Okay. Starting off at 9:39, and we are at 9:43. 9:43. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Be here, be square, guys. Be here, be square. And look who it is. Yes. Jor. That's Jor. Jor and his lawnmower. Jor and his lawnmower. I think there's a song there, Scotty boy. Country vibe. Jor mowing his lawn with a cowboy hat on and a beer. Okay. I'm just saying. That was a fun episode that day. That was kind of funny, actually. Okay. 9:40. Let's do it. Look who it is. BTCP 99. Dr. Dre, eat your heart out, because here comes Scotty. Scotty's had a lot of song suggestions tonight. So that'll be fun to see if any of these transpire. But we know Scotty's busy, guys. Scotty's vibe coding and he's staying busy. So we gotta respect Scotty's time. Gotta respect it. 9:41. 9:41. We love Bella. And Bella loves to play fetch. Just want to let you guys know that. She is the queen fetcher. She is the queen fetcher. That she is. 9:42. You guys know this. Nico. Congratulations, Nico. Congratulations, Nico. Scotty again. Wow. By the way, Scotty, how did your job stuff go the other day? I don't think I ever found out how that went. If you don't mind sharing, I know it's personal sometimes. I know it's personal stuff. So we're at 9:44. Let's do 9:44. 9:44. We want more. Nico again. I love it. Close. Okay, we're all caught up on the spins, and we're gonna roll right into the big boys. Let's catch up on some chat here. See what's going on. See if I missed anything. Let's see. It looks like Jazz Spaceman. Whoa. Still working on the dice song. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Don't you love how we throw all these suggestions and recommendations at Scotty like as if he has all this freaking time in the world? It's like, hey Scotty, by the way, check this out. Hey Scotty, by the way, do this and blah blah blah. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. It's not a song, a whole new YouTube channel, Jor and his lawnmower. I'm telling you guys, I think it could be a thing. It could be a thing. It could be a thing. We doing a dual stream this week? I'm not doing a dual stream, sir. I'm only on YouTube. I'm only on YouTube, Satman. But I do have Rumble queued up, and I should be streaming to Rumble as well. I know George's probably telling me, Backpacker, you need to get your you know what over to Rumble, Backpacker. I probably should. I have all my credentials. I just never clicked the double one to send it out. So, but yeah, guys. So let's do it. We got 5 1K spins from Jack, Spaceman's loyal companion. So let's do it, guys. Let's get these rolling. Let's get these rolling. And if you're, but you got to be here. I don't know who's here. You got to throw some fire emojis, throw something in the chat before I spin these. Let me know you're here. You got to be here, be square. Except Vic. Vic is driving. Vic, I don't want Vic. I know you're here, brother. I know you're listening. So Vic is driving. We want Vic to stay hands-free. Okay, we don't need him, running from the cops. Okay, or anything like that, or speeding through school zones. Better not, Vic. Vic, don't make me mad, Vic. Don't do that. Are you not banned again on Rumble yet? No, I'm unbanned. I'm officially unbanned. I'm unbanned. It was some Alex Jones stuff that I did, and from back in the day, and I'm unbanned now, so I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Vic's coming in with a row of snapshots. Vic says, Backpacker, I'm still sending it in. I'm here. I'm like, all right, Vic. All right. And Kev's coming in with a key he thinks he's a DJ Khaled is coming in with the keeler, he said. So, Vic, there you go. There's Kev. All right. So we're going to do it. Well, I think what we're doing is we're going to do we'll do a countdown. Okay. All right. Let's do it. All the dogs will win these. Yeah. I mean, maybe, possibly. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Okay. All right. It's going to be a 30 seconds to chime in. 30 seconds to chime in, just to be fair, guys. And especially because these were donated, so we just like to be fair. So let's get to it. Let's do our first 1,000 sat spin. Starting now. Let's go. Well, Vic Schutz is here. We know this. Vic Schutz. Congratulations, Vic. I think Vic's drive got a little better. He's like, hey, I like that. Let's do it again, Backpacker. Our second 1K spin. Let's do it. And that's from Jack. So let's give give shout out to Jack and all of our Cedar and Jenny, and the Satman. You guys know him. This is gonna help go to his tattoo fund. This is for Satman. Satman's on 2 devices tonight. Wow. Thank you, Satman. I appreciate that. That goes to your tramp stamp fund, sir. Congrats, Vic. Yes, Vic's coming in with a snapshot. Yep. Satman's coming in with the money emoji. Satman, congrats. Yes, congrats, Satman. Our third 1K spin. Let's do it. Let's see who can get it. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Look who it is, Lauren. Doing great. Lauren, and Fanny had a great conversation the other day, and I just commend Lauren for what he does with his nonprofit. I'll leave it at that. He's doing great things over there. He's doing great things, and he's putting in literal real world value and proof of work for these veterans. So just want to give a special shout out to Lauren and what he's contributing and doing for these individuals. It's priceless. Okay, our fourth 1K spin. Let's go. Trent Red Bull. So, taking donations for tattoo fund now, I guess. Okay, congratulations, Trent. Congratulations, Trent. Yeah. Well, we want to see the work. We want to see the work, though. That's the important thing. Sorry, man. Tatman. Lauren, the local comedian. Lauren. That's funny, Lauren. Tatman. Oh, my God. Jenny, you get that, Jenny? Tatman. Congrats, Lauren. Yeah. It's so funny. Lauren, yes. Lauren, good on you for helping out the veterans. Respect. Yeah. I mean, guys, Lauren is doing great things. And the stories I've heard and the things he's building and putting together. And I'm sure, down the road, he'll be sharing these, or be willing to share. And then when that time comes, we'll definitely be throwing some stuff up for him because, if I have the ability to show something and then others can share it as well, I'm always more than happy to do that with anybody that has anything they want to talk about, share it. If you have friends, family, neighbors, yourself, if you're doing something, and if there's something that I can do to share it, I'm not a big channel, guys, but I always want to be available for anybody that's building something because I believe in networking. I believe in community. I believe in people putting in the work. And although I'm a tiny guy on here, if there's anything I can do, I'll do it. I'm never going to be too big to never not do that because you guys bring value to me and I want to bring value to you in any way I can. So I just want to throw that out there. I wouldn't have the guts to ask for that tattoo. That's so damn funny. All right. Our final 1K spin. Our final one, or is that? I don't know. Final 1K spin. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wow, look who it is. Look at positive manifestations. Positive manifestations going to Lauren. Look at that, Lauren. That's going to help with the reserve, Lauren. That's going to help with the reserve. It's going to help with the reserve, Lauren. It adds up, man. It definitely adds up. Definitely adds up. Let's see where we're at with the blocks. All right, got some blocks out. Got some blocks out, guys. All right. Let's get spin for 945. Let's spin for 945 for the new block that just rolled out. Here's Bella. Buongiorno, Bella. Ciao, Bella. I love that name, Bella. It's a good name. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, guys. Let me just do some double checking here. And then we will see what's going on. Hold on. I'm going to pull this up real quick. Okay. Okay. Congrats to all the winners. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Spaceman? Spaceman, were you just chilling in the background? Spaceman was chilling in the background. We had to get you on the wheel, brother. Thank you so much, Spaceman. And Jack. And there's Jack. You guys see him. That's Jack. Live and in the fur. Jack. We love Jack. He's a good-looking dog. Jack is good-looking. Jack's good-looking. And I want to give another shout-out to Cedar Sats for the 500 sats sent via Primal. So I want to give a shout-out. And thank you so much for that, Cedar. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, Spaceman and Jack. Yes. Took my 20 minutes to get my phone back. Yeah. You better watch out, Spaceman. Jack's not messing around. Jack, you better change your scanner for your thumb or something, because you can put his paw in there, unlock, right? But when you're sleeping, he's gonna grab your phone and do a face unlock. Thanks, Spaceman and Loyal Dog Jack. Yes, look at it. I love it. What did I miss? In a nutshell, we were basically discussing the situation that happened over the weekend. We're discussing how with the different attack vectors over time, we need to stay we need to stay on our toes, keep our head on a swivel, and understand that the new base layer or baseline for custody and security is going to be things like 24 words plus passphrases, plus multi-sig and more, right? So I think although this situation was unfortunate, it's kind of made it to where it's a blessing and a curse. It's made us all kind of take a step back and go, oh, okay, we need to get on this. In a nutshell, that's what we were discussing. We're also discussing how we kind of allow things like this to have psychological warfare on us. We got to, we got to be able to be beyond that and go touch grass and water. So, and talked about community and shot some shit with each other. So thank you so much, Jack and Jenny and Cedar and all you guys who donate and are here spending time with me. So it's a Monday, guys. You guys know how we do. We're here Monday through Friday. Okay. Obviously, unless something comes up, but Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, right? I do release vlogs on the weekend. I'm going to say the weekend now because they might not always come out on a Saturday. So I do my best to release them over the weekend, right? So I don't want to limit myself to one day because, we go out and about and sometimes I don't want to be on my phone. So on the weekend, I do my best. And we just chill, hang out. We talk Bitcoin, life, family, philosophy, all that fun stuff. Hang out. And sometimes we don't have an agenda. Sometimes we just get on here and we just talk. Sometimes I don't even have a show pulled up, right? It's just a chill hangout session where we can talk and discuss anything. Because sometimes when you overdo it, it just becomes a little much. Sometimes we do heavy education. Sometimes we do a chit chat. We just sit here and we do our thing. I just want to thank you guys for being here with me, hanging out. And I have a blast with you guys every time we jump on the live. So thank you guys so much. So yeah, guys, so we've been on 1 hour and 37 minutes. So time to pack up, spend some time with Fanny and the kids, go catch up on our show, and just hang out for the rest of the night. And tomorrow's another day. So yes, VHF, peace. Thank you guys so much. So BTC Backpacker here. My light is bright, blowing my face out. Hold on, I gotta turn this thing. Holy cow, I didn't even realize that. Jeez. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. BTC Backpacker here. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.